is not a new thing, it's not a new topic that you are going to learn. It is already learned in school. But how and when, what is the purpose? We are going to learn this with the DT based learning style. So here, first we are going to empathize what is direct and indirect speech. So this direct and indirect speech is nothing but it is going to say something which was said by somebody else. It's a kind of reporting. So everybody has a confusion like what is direct and indirect speech? How we are going to use it? And active and passive is also a kind of the same pattern which we follow. So here, what is the accurate way of reporting something? Okay, here the direct and indirect is nothing but it is a kind of reporting someone about what has happened or which was said by somebody else or what the third person is going to say about what the first and the second person said about. So here, the contour. Have you ever been misunderstood when retelling a story? Yes, obviously, we all have this experience at least once because we are very experts in telling stories. But how we frame it up, how we are going to frame it is the thing which matters here. For example, there are some people who exaggerate things. They won't completely say what happened. So here, as a part of this, we teachers used to have a game which is called as Chinese whisper. So the first person, we can make 10 students to stand in a line and the first one will tell a story, the second one will frame something else. Either it will miss or they will add something. And the third one, so at the last when it reaches, the entire word or the topic or the sentence will be completely changed. So here, everybody has this problem. That is how I am going to report someone or how I am going to tell a story which was already said by somebody. So obviously, we are going to face some problems when we have this reporting to someone else. So here, the define of how to define what is direct and indirect speech. Here, the direct speech shows that the speaker's exact words is what was the complete intention of the speaker. What did I say? So here, I am going to say like, I am coming, he said. I am coming, he said. So what? When it is taken in indirect speech, the indirect speech, it should be like reporting one. Someone is going to report it. What they are going to report? It is like report someone's word without quoting exactly what he said. Okay. He said that he was coming. Okay. So here we can see that the he which came here, which it has to come in front. The person who said, the speaker will come at the beginning. So he said like the noun, he said he said that he was coming. And next one is the quotation marks are used in the direct speeches only, as we use here what I exactly said, what he exactly said, he is coming. It should be noted in the quotations, whereas it will be removed when it is in the indirect speech. Okay. The next thing is like, next slide. Yes. Why we use indirect speeches? What is the purpose of it? So here we are going to define it. Avoid repetitions when summarizing. It avoids repetition. That is, he said so and so. Instead of that, we can say that he said what exactly it is. Allows reporting in news, writings, and daily life. This direct and indirect speech exactly works in reportings, news readers, news writing, and daily life. What we communicate with the people. And next is essential for polite, formal communication. So what is this polite, formal communication? So we can say that somebody said it, he said or she said what was said by that person. So we can use it in that formulas also. The next one. So how to ideate the basic conversation rules, what we have to follow in the direct and indirect speech. So the words of reporting, say, tell, ask, reply, etc. Tenses from present to past. Reporting to the universal unless it is a universal truth. Okay. The tenses changes, not changes only in the sense of universal truth. I play. It is in quotations, so it is indirect. So I played. He said that he played. The pronoun changes. I, who it is, she or he or you. It has to change. And next is I, he, she, etc. The time and the place words. Now, then, today, that day, here, there, when it happened. Okay, so here when it is changing from reporting verb, reporting sentence, when it changes, these all things should be noted. The I has to change to the pronoun changes, and the time, place, when, where, that day, which day, at what time. So it has to be mentioned. The next thing. So the ideating things. How I am going to make questions for this. So the first question is like, where is my book? She asked where her book was. She asked, so it is coming in the past tense, and now we are going to say someone asked, some girl asked her, where is my book? And we are just giving it as she asked where her book was. And next kind of direct indirect is yes or no question. Do you like dogs? It's in a question mark with quotations. He said, if I like dogs. So it is yes or no format. I can say either it is yes or no. So next one is comments. Commands. The commands. The commands is like sit down. So it is a kind of order. The teacher told us to sit down. It is a kind of ordering, or it is a kind of command that is given. So here also the thing changes. Who said? The teacher said, or the teacher told us to sit down. So that's how this ideations works in direct and indirect. So the prototypes here are the changing tenses, pronouns, time and place, words as needed. Remove quotation marks and add the statements of whether it is yes or no whenever it is needed. And examples like I am reading, she said. She said that I was reading. So here we can see that we can entirely, the first thing is we have to follow this, the person, the pronoun or the noun comes here, and the quotations will be removed, and the time, that which time, the time has to be mentioned in it. So here we have a practice like, we have a practice by doing this. So the first one is, where are you going? Asked David. The next question was like, David asked where I am going. David asked where I was going. Next one is, open your books, said the teacher. The teacher told us to open our books. So this is what we are going to practice in our class. So here, turn these into, I am going to give you a practice session like, turn these speeches into direct speech into indirect. The first question is like, she will help us, they said. And next one is, you can speak French, the mom asked, and the following questions. So we can have a practice in future. So that's how this direct and indirect speech is going to work. So it is completely nothing but how we are going to report something has already happened or something already has been said by a person. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you all.